Hello and welcome back to this tutorial on how to use the Tekeraheza dealer app. In the previous video we went over how to sign in as either an independent dealer or as a Yes Shop branch manager. When you sign in, you will land on a dashboard that is similar to this. We went over all these different pages that you will be interacting with and what to expect to see on each of these pages. Now let me go through the scenario of a customer has come to your branch. A person, a normal user, has come and they want to buy a cylinder from you. Here's how you do it. Step 1 is you come to make a sale. Now you have options of selling to either a human customer, either doing a stock transfer to another dealership, stock transfer to an LPG refill plant, or these others. These other two options are in case you try to search and find the dealership or the plant but you can't find it. So like for example, if you come here to stock transfer to a dealership, then you want to search for something like let me search for something that doesn't exist, like Flour Limited or just Flour. I don't expect to see any business named Flour. So if you can't find the business you're looking for, then you would come and you press here to create it in the system so that you can do your stock transfer. If it's a person, you just come to human customer, click there. Then you search for them by their name. You ask them for their name, their phone number, their email, anything. All these things work. So let's say let me search for a name here. Oh, sorry, I put a sign. Let me search for this person. Then I choose the person's account. Then the next step is to scan the cylinder that I'm giving them. Now, if you can't find the person, if you can't find the customer by searching here, then your only other option is to create for them an account. So you can enter via the phone number. Just ask them for their phone number. What's your number? Then they say my number is 7 random number. I'm just making this one up. Then you click here and you can continue to scanning. If they give you an email instead, then you just enter the email. It's easier if you do email, because then they can immediately see their information, their order, by signing into the customer app. Right now, phone signing in via phone number in the customer app is disabled. It's going to be enabled later on. So for now, we recommend that you use email, but phone works as well. Both of them really are okay. So when you choose the customer, you come to this page for scanning the cylinders. Now if you already have the cylinders with you, you just click on scan. It's going to ask for permission to access your camera. Then you can start scanning. So right now it's a virtual emulator. So you scan the cylinder. Once you're done scanning it, if you're having issues with your camera or it's not scanning well, you can click here. Then you just type in the code of the cylinder, LM something something something, put it in there. Then you continue. Now if the cylinder that you put in doesn't exist, which this one does not, you see it's saying error, cylinder not found, please scan a valid cylinder. This means this cylinder does not exist in the Tekeraheza system. Then you can create a new cylinder. You just enter it again, or you scan it obviously, but LMCC something 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 something. Then you proceed. Then you're asked which product is it. Is it a Starbucks Haas? Just say it's a Starbucks. Let me search for Haas. It is a Haas. Haas which size? 45 kg, 6 kg, 1350. Say it's a 50 kg Haas. Now it has been added. We can continue. So it doesn't have to be one cylinder that you add. It can be many. But for me, I've added one. Then the system will automatically pick your price for that. For the Haas 50 kg, put it in here, and that's how much is being paid. Cash. And just click on submit order. Finished. Once you do that, the order is going to be placed and done. Then you go to the next customer. Now you do it a bit faster. So just, this is a dealership. Customer. Phone number if they have given it to you. Email if they have given it to you. We recommend you use email. Or you can just search for the customer by name. Now it's always best to start by searching for the customer's name, because if the customer already exists in the system, it's best if the cylinder if it's attached to them, and then they can view it in their customer app instead of making up a whole new account for nothing. So you start by searching the person's name, like maybe Patricia, and what. So you enter the details. That's for search. That's for customers. Similarly, for if you want to do a stock transfer to an LPG refill plant, you do it in this exact same way. Just enter the details, search for the plant. If you can't find it, you click here. Now let me go over the process of trying to do a stock transfer to a business that wasn't in the system before. Let's say you want to transfer stock to a business that is not there. Like we searched earlier on for flour and it wasn't there. So you just click here. Then you ask, what's the business called? It's called Flowers Limited. Then they ask, what's the company phone number for Flowers Limited? And you proceed. Then you ask which province is Flowers. It's in Kigali, it's in Nyarugenge, in Nyakabanda, in Munanira 1, then Rurembo. Then they summarize the information for you. The business summary. It's called Flowers Limited. Phone number is this. Location is this. Yeah, this is the one. Proceed. When you click on proceed, it's going to create the business in the system and then take you to the page for scanning cylinders. See, now it's there, Flowers Limited. When you tap to scan, you scan the cylinders. You continue the process the exact way that I have shown you before. And now next time when you come back to transfer stock to Flowers, you don't need to come here. You just search for it. Click here. Search for Flowers, and it's going to be there, Flowers Limited and dealer, and then you just continue like that. So this prevents that double work. At some point, by the way, these buttons of creating a new business are going to be disabled, but for now, since the system is still in early phases, it's good to have it as an option, because sometimes you may want to enter sales for a customer that is not yet in the system. So this is how you do it. Also, keep in mind that when you create this business like this, when you create the dealer in the system or the refill plant in the system for that other business will have to reach out to Tekeraheza so that one of their people can be added as a manager on this. So they would just have to give us a call, and then in the admin panel we can just attach them to this business, so that when they sign in, they'll already find all their stock transfers there. All the stock that you've been sending to them will be there. Everything will be there when they sign in. Now, let's say you're done making your sales for the day, and it's time to generate the report, the one that you're supposed to send to the Yes Shop people or wherever, or just your own report. You can come, open the sidebar here, come to Reports and Analytics. You will see two options. The first one is for daily stock report. You click on this one to generate reports of the stock that you have for that day, from morning till now at the point where you press it. So I just press, it's going to analyze my stock, then it's going to take me here. Now right now I have no stock whatsoever. Remember earlier on I checked on my stock and I had zero cylinders, zero anything. Should probably add some cylinders though. Okay, let me add some. Let me just add some cylinders for the sake of demonstration. There's two ways of adding a cylinder. You can click here on the scan button, then you just scan it if it's in the system. If it's not in the system, then the easy way of adding your stock quickly is come to make a sale, choose anything really, and then get to this page here of adding a cylinder to sell. At the point of creating a new cylinder, when you create a cylinder here, like for example, let's say I scan a cylinder and its code is 455 random letters, then continue. Then I'm asked what product is it, then I say it's a Starbucks 13. Now that cylinder has been added to my stock. Even if I don't make the sale and I just cancel and I go back, it's going to be counted as one of my cylinders. You see now it's been added as one full cylinder. So if you wanted to just add all your stock quickly without making a sale, this is how you do it. Just pretend like you're making a sale, then add the cylinders. And you can do as many as you'd like on this page. So you can add, I'm going to add like 3 for the sake of demonstration here. This one is going to be a Haas cylinder, Haas 50 kg. I'm going to add another one. This one's code is going to be all those. Then I'm going to make this one a Starbucks 13 kg. Okay, now you see how the cylinder just keep being added, and the logs will show you whenever you're successful or whenever you fail. So I'm adding one more. And I'm going to make this one to be a which Haas cylinder we're going with. A Haas 6 kg. Now I've added 3 cylinders to my stock, and I can continue with this to make the cell, or I could just go back and they are going to be amongst my stock. See, now I have 4. Feel free to just pull down to refresh on any page if a page is not showing, is not updating quickly enough. So now there are 4 cylinders. When I click here on full cylinders, I can see that I have my 4 cylinders, and you see their QR codes are there. It's a Starbucks 13, this one is a Haas 50, this one is a Starbucks 13. So these are my cylinders. When I click on the cylinder like this, and I click on the cylinder, I can see the details about the cylinder now. You can see its QR code, its serial code, the current status, its history, like where has it come from. You can see this one only has one history item. It was to the dealership from admin. It's the initial identification of this cylinder at the dealer, which is God bless. Under maintenance, you can see how many times it has been refilled and how often it's been used. Then you can even transfer it to someone else. So when you click on transfer, it just takes you to this page, but this time it already has the cylinder selected, so you don't even have to search for it. For example, let's say I want to transfer this one to flowers. I can click on it, come to transfer, search for flowers, then I just proceed and I submit. Now at this point of making the cell, the system has checked and it has realized that I didn't provide a price for a Haas 6 kg. So I click on add new price, just enter the price here. It's going to be 6 kg costs 45,000 Rwandese francs. I don't know if this is accurate, by the way, this is just for testing. Then I save the price. And now I've provided the price for the Haas 6 kg. I can continue to make the cell, submit order, and now I've made a cell. Now my cylinders should reduce by 1. Let me refresh. Now there are 3 cylinders left. Now when I come to my reports and analytics, then I try to scan, you can see now my graph shows me that Starbucks 13 kgs, I started out with 2, I currently, okay, please ignore that. Starbucks 13 kg, started out with 2, and then today we moved in, 2 cylinders came in. Haas 50 kg, initially they were 2, and there was one walk-in cell. Sorry, initially it was 1, and we sold 1. So you can export this report to PDF or to Excel, like so. This is PDF now. When I click on the PDF icon, it pops up. Then I can open the file here. And when I do, you can see it's a very detailed report that shows it's by God Bless, it's a dealer, the date is this, it was generated by me, generated on this date. Then report summary. Total products, there are 2. Opening, there are 3. We closed with 2. Then the stock in, 2, stock out, walk-in sales, it just calculates everything. Then the inventory, Starbucks, the Haas, everything is broken down here. Okay. Let's go back. You can share the document or you can save it to your device. It's entirely up to you. That is, if you want to Excel PDF. If you want to export. If you want to export an Excel sheet, you just press here and it will pop up as an option as well. That's for stock report. Now you can make, the other report that you can do in this system is a report of sales. Now this is how the report of sales works. When I click on sales report, I'm asked what order type do I want. Do I want to only do, okay, by default all the options are selected, but there is walk-in orders via customer app, stock transfers to dealers, and stock transfers to stations. So I just unselect whatever I don't want. If I want all, I just leave all, continue. Then I can choose to generate a report for all the managers in my business, or I can make a report which just focuses on one specific cashier, like all the sales that were done by Patrick. So in this case, I'm going to do one for all, because it's only me. Even if I chose one, it will do the same thing. Then the time range. Do I want to do orders for like all the orders, all of them for all time, or do I want to do a specific time range? So let me click on specific time range. Then I'm asked, which time do I want? Say from here to here. Save. Now it's going to calculate all this information, and then it's going to visualize all these graphs. See? You can view a detailed overview, sales trends, and everything about the business. You can organize these graphs, this information by status. So the red ones are the cancelled ones, the green ones are the successful ones. You can organize this by payment methods, but this one is still pending. Then you can organize these orders by product. So that's that. You can also export these reports obviously as PDF or as Excel. See, it's a lot. Okay, so that is it for report generation. Under cylinder movements, as I mentioned earlier on, it shows you how cylinders have been moving throughout the new business. Let me just refresh the app. It's acting up a bit. Okay. Now here you can see the list of all your cylinder movements. These are the ones that we've been doing, I think today. Yeah, today. In testing. There is today at 11:47. There's a stock transfer from us to Flowers Limited. This is one that we did when we were testing. When we're moving that has 6 kg, it's here. You can even see that the order involved was this one. Status is completed. When you click on it, you can view order details. Payment was by cash, notes was transfer, everything is there. You can even see the business that was sent to Flowers Limited, and then from us. Then the cylinder involved is this one, but it's now being owned by that business, so you can't view details about it, but they can. And yeah, these are all just stock transfers and sales. Under cylinders, we can now see our list of cylinders and organized in their different categories. Then stock transfers only shows the orders that are stock transfers. So that's it. In the next video, we're going to go over how to handle an order that has come from the customer app. Thank you.